Welcome back, Loyalists, as we continue our Liberty or Death playthrough. We are the British on the hard difficulty trying to defeat the American rebellion that's going against us. Last episode, we saw a lot of headway in the north as we gained quite a bit of ground, breaking into New York. But we lost Philadelphia and then lost Baltimore. But that has allowed us to consolidate our troops. We have more troops coming in, and we finally got some New York militia with Joseph Brant coming up there. And so we are starting to grow, and we're going to get stronger. We're going to get better. And I'm excited to see what we can do now that we also have more artillery in the central region once we can build them up and get them their cannons. So support has been on the good side. We just faced another vote of confidence. No surprise there. But we're getting 2 promotions. We're getting 2 regiments every time. And we're easily winning the vote of confidence now because the South is really in our corner when we actually look at the government support. The states-wise, things are looking good because South Carolina is at 99. We have 1 left to do there. 100 at Florida, 100 at Georgia, and then North Carolina is at 76. My goal is to hopefully get that up into 90s this time. Virginia's at 24, but completely under our control. Canada is at 78. But now that we have pushed back and gotten into New York, we can start building that support up for us as well. Massachusetts is at 14, which isn't too bad. And New York's at a whopping 1. So we were starting there. Now, what that means for government support for us to make sure we're safe and that we're going to keep getting our regiments. Florida's at 100. South Carolina's at 100. Georgia's at 100. So we've got those locked down. North Carolina is definitely on our side. Virginia is getting closer. Canada is almost there. New York doesn't like us, but we'll get there. Massachusetts will get there as well. The Treasury Secretary is kind of lukewarm to us. Colonial Secretary likes us. War Secretary loves us. Admiralty, for some reason, doesn't. We're not spending enough money for them, I guess, but we've got a good income coming as well, which will only increase as we get the Carolinas more support and as we get Canada more support as well. So with that being said, as I move money northwards and continue gathering support, we will jump ahead to our next event. And we finally have something happening. It's been a while. We've been doing just a lot of rebuilding, but we do have a new regiment. I'm going to guess that's Cornwallis coming back. Yes, it is. Good, good, good. So we have the money there to fully arm him. He's going to have some time to train. Right now, we're just building up some training. We're about to strike at Albany and Bennington and Boston. That's the goal, but I want to hit Albany first, then get Bennington, then get Boston. I feel like, well, Albany's going to be kind of tricky to hold. That's the only problem there. We did recruit Brant here. So Brant is on our side. The problem is his discipline just is not enough. So it's going to take a while to get him trained. But everybody's fully equipped now. So now we just need to do that. And we did also build the artillery down in the Virginia. So now we have yet another artillery regiment down there. But the question is how long is it going to take us to get to where we can build up? But when we do, I think it's going to be another where we can hit 2, 3, 4 districts in a row in the north, assuming that they're still building in the central. We'll find out. It's getting kind of more and more compact as it goes. But we're going to jump back ahead until we get to some more events happening. Well, before we could get the upper hand, we are being attacked, and Bennington is attacking Norwich. This one I did not see coming. I was hoping to launch an attack at Albany from Ticonderoga. Instead, we're going to have to go help Norwich, but Norwich is... Oh, Albany's attacking as well. Are we going to get pushed back is the question. We're not going to be able to give aid because we don't have the boats. Oh, whoa. Wow. Okay, Willett still. And Benedict Arnold. We can take both of them. The question is, who do they have here? Aaron Burr, James Ewing, Ichabod Alden, who he is well trained and well armed. His tactics are the only downside there, and the morale is not as great. And Moses Hazen. So those are all ones we can defeat. So we got St. Luke, We're going to go ahead and put Rawl there. Bomb. Deabont. And we do have some guerrillas. Burr's probably going to be able to move. But we're going to line up right next to them. Make them attack us. Right off the bat. That should draw their attention. And this is another one. If we do this instead of Boston, we might just roll through New York instead. Because this is going to weaken them immensely. All right. That is okay. That's not as okay. Ugh. All right. Willett is one I really want to capture. He's so good. Is he still a captain? He is. They haven't promoted him even though he's their main force. But this means they just got... They built up here. So we may not be able to attack from Ticonderoga now. But we will be able to weaken them enough, and then it's instead of Boston, I think we do need to go through. We'll probably sweep through New York now. Change of plans, but Boston and Springfield are worth so much more. Well, if he wants to keep bayoneting us, that's fine, because that's actually helping. We're going to need to reposition up there a little bit. That's better for us. No, not as good as I thought, though. But we can move the artillery back to help with that. Sink him. No luck. Now he's got himself in a bit of a pickle, so we should be able to weaken Burr. Willett is our target. We might need to move St. Luke out soon as well. Alright. Let's reposition. Ridesel's not going to be as good as Wolf. This does set us back a bit as far as where we want to attack. But it's weakening their defenses, so at the same time, it's not a bad thing for us. But I hope they brought us a lot of money. Alright. Burr is in trouble. He should not be an issue now. We have to capture some of these officers, though. And I might just keep... If we only capture one, we're just going to keep that one, I think. Because we need to start draining their officer corps down a little bit each time rather than let them come right back and fight us again. So capturing one is the goal. Capturing more. If we capture more than one, we may let some of them go because we will need the money as well. They just keep those bayonet charges coming. Good news is all... Okay, we got one. And it's Aaron Burr, so we will gladly keep Aaron Burr. Moses Hazen is taking forever to get across. All right, gravely injured Ewing. He's going to be out of commission for quite a while. Webster, at this point, he's just going to have to reform anyway, so we might as well use him. As far as here, Arnold's a little bit more of a concern. So we're going to pull back. See what they choose to do. Okay, we captured another one, Ewing. So we're going to keep one of them for sure. We might keep two. Yeah, he was waiting. Smart. We could move Brant in, but his training's just not there. I don't want to sacrifice him for no reason. So we will just wait. Now, we are still strong enough after weakening Albany as much as we have. We could still attack them. It may not be the worst idea. May not be the best idea either. Oh, here they come. Our old friend Willett. Really want to get rid of him. So we're going to move closer to him in the hopes that we can capture him when he retreats. We know it's not going to happen. But we are going to move Brant over there as well. Just to get more men as close as we can. Oh, he got away. Yet again. All right, Arnold. Let's fall back. Gravely injured. Moses Hazen's in trouble. Now he should be retreating very soon. Arnold might, but I hope Arnold stays for one more so we can maybe capture Hazen. There we go. We're going to fall back. And we are ready for Arnold. Here he comes. Not the best. Where are we at turn-wise? Turn 5. Let's let St. Luke get his licks in. Well done. Bombs, sit back. Hey, we captured Arnold. Okay, we're going to keep 2 of these guys. That's good news. So Arnold we will keep. And Ewing we will let go. Hazen we will let go. It's not good. We need the money to help rebuild. Burr for 60 will not be let go. That's a good victory for us. So we're going to hold here just real briefly because we might go ahead and launch that attack at Boston. Boston, I was prepping for one. We also know Bennington is weak. But I really would like to trap Boston in there. We've also maxed out our help in... Yep. Oh, Bennington is defenseless. No, Carlton, we have other plans. Now, this does stretch our line a little bit more in a way that I'm not real thrilled about. We're going to leave Howe and Cornwallis behind. and pitch it. So that way these two can go after Bennington. We will have a fleet here to help us. These three with Durnford as artillery should be enough. They have no support. Taking Boston back is a symbolic victory for us as well if we can do this. We haven't seen this map, have we? All right. Oh, only one as well. Excellent. Who is it? David Franks. He's well trained, well armed. The only thing I wish I could do is pin him in so the fleet could help us. But I don't think that's going to happen. Of course, the longer he sits there, the more we have a chance to do it. Okay. He's for sure going to move, right? Kind of surprised he hasn't already, but he'll go under the cover of darkness. There he goes. Oh, he's going over to the peninsula, though. That will help us maybe trap him. I don't want to have to use these guys because if we could, I'd rather just attack again. We are going to, after we, on the next session, I think what we need to do is start, oh, I messed that up. Is definitely start bringing forces to the north. Because, oh. Yeah. Let's see. This better be a good one. His tactics are so bad. See, their arms and morale, though. That morale is the big one. And I cannot get my guys' morale up. He's about to get bombarded. But yeah, I think we need more. I need to bring up more regiments into the north because these guys are going to get thinned out where I'm going to have to start leaving them behind, and I do not want to do that. But I also want to take over Massachusetts. I want to take New York, Rhode Island, all those places. The more we can do that, the better. We should have enough forces down in the central, especially since we know they had a force to attack us up here. I'm assuming they haven't added anybody in the central, and we could, once we get more reinforcements with 4 artillery regiments down there, or 3 or 4, that we should be able to take Baltimore back. Oh, here he comes. Let's just sit there for a minute. There we go. So now we can get 2 on him. Hopefully keep him off the hills as well. And we are going to go ahead and bring Durnford down there. Oh, he moved up onto the hill. Smart man. But now his time is running out. Although he has the boat he'll fall back on. Okay, we captured him as well. This might be one worth keeping. Like I said, we're trying to dwindle down their officer corps, and if all they're bringing in is, let's say, 3 new ones, we will not release him. His discipline's pretty good. So if they're just bringing in 3 new ones every time, it's definitely worth keeping. So, do we go after Albany? Let's see what we can attack them with. So the training is there. We could go after them with these. I think we try it. Let's keep this aggressiveness going. We will have some artillery help. We just weakened them immensely. We also weakened Bennington, who can't send any support now. And then we could use Norwich, Portsmouth to take out Bennington. Yeah, this is going very nicely for us. Oh, well. 606 is all they have. Who are these men? Ichabod Alden has 106, which means Mr. Douglas has 500. He's the one we want to try to capture as well. Let's just try to soften him up as best as we can. Till we get our other help over here. We're going attack, attack, attack. Us capturing Burr the way we did was a big help. Willett's still out there. We need to capture Willett, but us taking Arnold and Burr, that weakened them sufficiently. So now these couple of places we can just roll right along. Okay. At what point do they decide to retreat? I think Alden's going to retreat as soon as we get close. Think about it. We could move Baum around to go pressure him as well. We want to capture Alden. I don't really care if we capture him. He's militia and he's not very good militia. And especially with us closing on New York the way we are, he may not be around much longer to come back. Because we're going to take this colony. Nothing else. We have definitely cut into their funding. Siege warfare at its finest. Hopefully we haven't left ourselves overexposed to lose Ticonderoga. That's the one thing, especially since we don't have the northern units. We will have to start getting units in the north. This is where our push is going to be. From here on, the south, we'll do fine. But where we're going to win this war is now going to be in the north with Clinton, Cornwallis, Howe, those guys. Carleton leading the charge. And we need to keep them on the front lines as much as possible with a little bit of distractions on the southern front. Let's go ahead and get Alden out of the way. Moving in for capturing purposes so we can release him and get some money. Oh. We almost got him. would like to wait till we have everybody present to go after this one, because he's going to be a little bit tougher. Wear him down a little bit more as well. Working our way. We will hit him at dusk. Oh, he knew it was coming. It's all right. He's sufficiently weakened. Bennington's up next as our next target. Assuming they don't counterattack. All right, so in the central, we are doing well. I want to show you what we have. In Winchester, we are looking good. So we are fully armed. Prevost, Holder, McLeod, and Jaegerman. But the problem is training. The morale's solid. But we got to get that up as far as that goes. So we have 3 artillery regiments down here. We did move von Heister over to Alexandria so he could bring over the artillery. So Ferguson is back here, not able to do a whole lot. And we have increased, you can tell, with Virginia. We're up into the 30s in these back places. We are going ahead. Vimus is solid for this parade stuff. So he's bringing in support. And in Richmond, we are also doing okay. Up in the 30s, and Edmund Ayer, he is going to be there for us. But this is the one, Alexandria, where it also, with Charles Gray and von Heister, as well as 2 artillery, this is why I think we've got a shot at maybe taking Baltimore back. But we know they have Kirkwood, and he's the concern. So it may be until after we get the next 2 regiments to join us. But we're going to jump ahead to the next event and see what happens. And we have those new regiments finally arriving. We've got Baird back, McNeil, and O'Hara. That's a good, solid 3 again. Baird, we knew was coming back, but McNeil and O'Hara, they are giving us some really good officers. Loyalty of O'Hara is a little low, but we'll get that up whenever we start. Remember to pay more in October at Parliament to our officers. So Bennington's now militia. Oh, it's looking good and good. Oh, you know, I almost forgot this was the thing because we weren't getting it ever. We don't have any support. But hey, look at that. They're equipping our soldiers in the south. But this is where we want to strike again. And we are going to do just that. We're going to strike at Bennington. Yeah. We will not bring the money because we're probably going to need to rebuild. We have plenty of help, though, to attack Bennington. Bennington's already, we know, is weakened. We will have artillery present. Let's bring them all to help capture. Hopefully we can capture Willett if he's still there. Springfield's not sending anybody, which means we could potentially press Springfield to lock down Massachusetts before October. All right. It's just going to take a while to get everybody down there. Okay, Willett's there. Only 1,000 men total. Silliman probably just rebuilt. Yeah. So he's poor in training. Tillman, he's a danger. Willett has 62. So we know we can win this. Minimal casualties would be nice. The fact that Cornwallis and Howe are only moving at 5 shows us where we are as far as our training levels go. But the fact that Springfield sent nobody to help, and we know Nathaniel Green's already been removed, that's encouraging. Nathan Hale and Christopher Green are still probably back in Connecticut and Rhode Island. But Glover made his way up north, so that's interesting. Oh, wrong way. You don't need to go down around that way. We do not want to attack Tillman if we can avoid it. He's their deadliest one on this battle. All right, I think what we'll do, since we're ways away from maneuvering, we're going to jump ahead to where we meet the enemy. All right, we've almost met the enemy here. Willet's been moving back and forth. I'm trying to stay out of his range. We are closing in. I also want to position all my men to where we can maybe get around without having to fight right off the bat and get our artillery up there ready to go. Moving along. Brant, I don't want to get him beat up. Save him for the more crucial battles where his tactics in guerrilla warfare is going to be better, because his discipline, he just doesn't maneuver the way he needs to be able to. Did Willet come over? He did. That's good news for us. He'll be gone. Can we capture him? Of course we can't. So we don't capture that man. He's a ghost. All right, let's go ahead and let Tillman have his fun. We will be in there in firing range just shortly. He can get his one. That was not as bad as I expected either, so that's good. But we are not going to launch an attack at him, that's for sure. We're going to wear him down defensively and through bombardments. We will let Howe come to the south. We are not worried about Silliman, but we'll let him take the first shot. He is going to pick on Rawl now, who is thinner on his ranks. Silliman is not going to attack us. Interesting. We'll move Cornwallis up. Two might scare him off. And now I think we could go ahead and get Roth in here. Oh yeah. Look at us. We look efficient for a change. And the fact that we're getting all the right officers in Virginia is an awesome, awesome sign. Okay, we captured Tillman. That's a big win. Tillman, we will not be letting go. If we capture Silliman, we will let him go. Take the money. He's not that capable of an officer. And again, at this point with the militia, the way we're sweeping through the colony, I don't think we have to worry about them coming back at us. Not trained anyways. And we captured him. So now we're racking them up, locking them away. Silliman will be released. Tillman will not. His discipline makes it where he can train so well and effectively. So now we've also locked down Bennington. White Plains is defenseless. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Johnny. We have no support here, and we have been beaten up. So let's go ahead and draft and rearm, and then we'll train what we can. We have so much money here. We could build boats, but why would we do that? The fact that Fort Stanwix was supposedly weakened and now White Plains is weakened makes me hopeful that we can continue to press the advantage here and sweep through the north without facing a counterattack. Although they will get new regiments soon, but if we can hit Baltimore, that'll keep them occupied around Philadelphia too. All right, we will jump ahead until we get down to Boston where we can have another attack. Or Bennington, but hopefully we'll get something or else we'll be back in October. Okay, one last battle for this one before October hits. And what we're going to do, I want to take a look at what we're going to potentially gain from this. So Massachusetts right now pays us 32 in income with an average support of 15. We're going to go for Springfield and see if we can increase that 32. We're not going to be able to attack with much, but we're going to be able to attack with enough. Oh, wow, we can attack with a lot, actually. Let's send Gates and Durnford. Let's make sure they have plenty of powder. We'll keep the money. Man, we are rolling in the money thanks to all of these. So we do have artillery, which is good. Cornwallis is ready to go. We can, yeah, they're great. We just drafted and rearmed all of them. So White Plains was supposed to be weakened, according to Burgoyne, but they're sending reinforcements to Springfield. Oh, okay. David Mason. We are not worried about him. I'm guessing Willett. Oh, Mason, you're so bad. He's so bad. And Willett with 36. Okay, what is Mason? Is he still a major? Who are they sending from White Plains? Seth Warner, who's solid. No cannons for Alexander Hamilton, but his leadership and discipline make him dangerous because of that training, arms, and morale. And Joshua Huddy. So they aren't nothing down in White Plains. We got to be careful, but if we can weaken them here, that would be nice. I don't foresee any of these artillery ones being a problem. The goal is, as always, capture Willett, but as always, we know that's not going to happen. It's just like when we tried to capture John Thomas forever. I do think if we have the opportunity, we're going to hit Hamilton. We do not want him to get his cannon. So if we can get him before he gets cannon, that would be very, very nice. Decimate his regiment right now. There we go. Roth is moving into position to help. Let's stay on Hamilton for now. And we're going to try to get Willett. Yes, Mason will also be firing at us, but that's okay. We want... Oh, he's down to 9 men. And he's going to get away with his 9 men. Oh, Mason did a lot more damage than I expected. And there he goes. 9 men in all. So yeah, if we can just weaken White Plains a little bit. We definitely need to get new regiments up in the north now, though, because we've advanced so rapidly. We are getting thinned out, and I don't want to thin us out too much to where we have what happened in Virginia a while back, where they pushed all the way back into North Carolina. We do have to be aware of that and plan for it. But I also, by sweeping the coast, if we can get through Rhode Island and Connecticut, we shorten the line that way as well. Hey, we captured Mason. Well, that was nice. We will release him because he's just so bad. And Springfield is there. So we are going to, I think, well, no. You know what? Let's go ahead and go to October, because all we're doing here. So let's jump ahead to the next event, which will hopefully be the parliamentary session. And we are here in the October parliamentary session. Let's see how this one goes. Hopefully we can avoid a vote of confidence. Find out. Hey, no vote of confidence. Well done. But they're only giving us one promotion this time. Now, we've been building up the loyalty. I don't really see any issues with loyalty, so let's find some reputation that we can improve. That'll help us with parades and gazettes and such. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go to Peister. He's kind of earned it as well because of his artillery actually being useful. So we have 7,800 to work with. We are going to go for the north because that's where we need the hammer to fall down on now. And as far as the fleet goes, joint attack in... So we could do... Yeah, we're going to do Central because we're going to try to take Baltimore and Philadelphia back. Let's up our officer pay again. Because let's do not quite that much. 3,500 should be good. Yes, Lord Sandwich, we will give you more. Maybe you'll actually like us for a change. Let's go ahead and max out your first fleet. Maybe that'll make you like us. And the regiments will get a nice 3,300. Gives us lots of money to rebuild and draft and do what we need to do. Okay. So the Americans get the north again. I don't know what kind of fleet size they have, but they've obviously had lots of money to pump into the fleets if they've been able to outdo ours. We have the Central, though. Good news there. I mean, look at this. We are closing in on them from Virginia and New York and Massachusetts now. And then in the South, we're free from control. Oh, hey, look at this. We're seizing goods now. It's the first time that's happened. All right, so we are going to wrap up this episode here as we don't have any new regiments, but good episode for us. We are gaining ground. Next time we're going to seek to get Philadelphia back if we can and continue this press from the north. So we will see you on the next episode.